Bong?
Hi, how are you?
Hi, how am I? Just fine.
Yeah, nice to
Yeah,
meet you,
you're
teacher
nice to meet
Isabella.
you. No, just call me Isabella.
Isabella,
You're
yeah.
very formal. Yeah, how shall I
Yeah,
call you? Shall I call you Bong or Tay Bong?
T-bone, T-bone,
Tay Bong.
T-bone is better, you know.
T Bong.
Yeah, I think T-bone is my full name, but it's a
Uh-huh.
little bit difficult to pronounce. So
Mhm.
I just ask my partners or teachers
Mhm.
call me T-bone.
T as in letter T. T Bong.
Yes, right. Yeah,
Ah,
yeah.
Tay Bong is just fine. T
Is
Bong.
it okay to pronounce T-bone?
Yeah, it's
For
actually
you?
fine.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Then yeah,
Table.
table. Yeah, that's better for me.
Yeah, I think today you're having a day off, Sir Table.
Yeah, actually, this week is my summer vacation. So
Wow.
yeah, I I will spend my summer vacation for studying English and
Oh my
practice
God.
speaking
Oh
and
my
listening.
God. Why will you be spending your time studying English, Sir Table?
Yeah, because I'm alone at home at the moment.
Mm.
My my families without me are
Mhm.
in Europe for
Mm.
40 days trip.
Why did you not go with them for just a week as well?
No, actually, I have to support them. I
Mhm.
I have to go. I have to
Mhm.
work, and then
Mm.
1 week is not enough for Europe travel.
Yes, yes, yes,
So
exactly.
even though, and also it's a hot season, so it
Mhm.
takes lots of money for
Mhm.
only for 1 week trip.
Yes, yes, yes. All right. Especially it's the peak season for Korean
Yes,
people to
right.
go travel.
Yes, right.
Are you not lonely, Sir Taebong?
So that's why I decide to enroll the Minta Academy. Lots of classes for during
Mhm.
the vacation. So
Mm.
last weekend,
Mhm.
I joined the weekend Sparta event. So
Mhm.
I had more than 10 classes.
Mhm.
So after
Wow.
the class, I dictated all the
Mhm.
classes, and then my schedule is
Mhm.
full.
Mm.
So I'm not lonely. I'm not lonely.
Because you can talk with someone else.
Someone else, and then I have lots of things to do. And then after
Mhm.
this class, I will
Mhm.
go to the gym
Mhm.
and then go to a coffee shop
Mhm.
for reading books, and then I will go to the library
Mhm. Oh, to read books.
to read books.
You're a bookworm, Sir Taebong.
And also I like to watch movies or
Mm.
American dramas.
Oh, that's why you're not a beginner in the English language, Sir Tay.
Yeah, I think so.
Wow, are you not having a hard time in studying English? Because
uh,
you, until
yeah,
now that you are already a parent, you already have your family, but you're still studying. Are you
yeah.
not bored?
Actually, I'm not both very well because I have two sons,
Mm.
and both of them are middle elementary school students,
Mm-hmm.
and then I had to take care of them with my wife every day after overtime work. I got back
Mm-hmm.
home late, maybe 10 to
Mm.
11 p.m. But
Oh.
yeah, I should check their homework
Mm.
or read book for them.
Wow.
So now I'm very enjoying
Ah.
read back and then free
Mm.
time.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you're a very loving father, Sir Tay.
Yeah, thank you.
Why can you? I mean, why do you need to do that? Like reading books, and I mean, not all fathers can do that to their children.
Uh, so from the lots of books or journals,
Mhm.
if father reads book to their children, that's
Mhm.
more effective than mothers do. Because of
Really?
the yes right the level of the sound it's
Mhm.
fathers are deeper than mothers,
Ah,
so they
right,
could
right.
impact their
Mm,
listening.
okay. Oh, it's a good. I mean, it's a new fact that I heard today. I think you've been reading lots of journals, Sir Tay.
Yes, right.
Wow,
I
you're.
like to reading lots of journal,
Mhm.
magazine, books
Mhm.
because my job is related on the new technology and the new products. And then
Mm.
I always have to check the market and the new
Mhm.
technology and products.
Mm. Okay, that's why you're very updated.
Yeah.
Yeah, but how long have you been working in your profession, Sir Tay?
Actually, I had worked for the normal industry, normal, such as display industry, monitor,
Mhm.
TV, for
Mhm.
more than 14 years. And then I moved to this business field. It's a kind of aesthetic business. You
Uh-huh.
mean beauty product? We
Oh.
are selling beauty products such as cosmetics,
Uh-huh.
toxins, lasers, or yeah, fillers.
Uh-huh. Maybe you have a lot of customers. It's a
Yeah.
kind of good business, I think, because for most foreigners or for most foreign countries all over the world, they always, I mean, we really have high expectation in Korean cosmetic products.
Yes, right. Yeah, yeah. Thanks to Korean wave, so our
Yeah.
product is very popular to other countries, even
Yes.
in also in Asia.
Yeah, and even for Americans.
Yeah.
Yes, because of its natural look.
Yes, right.
Uh,
Natural.
yeah, right.
Yeah.
So, anyhow, Sir Tay, for today, would you like us to have your book?
Oh, yes, right. I'd like to. Yeah. Today, I'd like to discuss about the. Mm, okay, number 142.
140, 142.
Yeah,
Okay,
142. Yeah,
hold it. This one?
yeah. Austria.
Australia.
Yeah, Australia. Yeah.
Okay, hold a minute.
Okay.
Australia to introduce tougher language
Yeah.
test for migrants.
Yeah.
Can you tell me the content of this article, Sir
Okay.
Tay?
Okay. Australia is planning to bring a tougher English language test for migrants and new citizens. The company's government, the country's government says too many migrants do not speak English well enough to integrate in Australian society. While critics argue the changes are criminatory, the government says census census figures indicate about 1 million people in Australia, or about 4% of the population, do not speak or have a basic understanding of English. More than 300 languages are spoken in Australian homes, with Mandarin the most widely used after English. The key to successful integration into Australian community, to economic success, to average success, social success is being able to speak English, Prime Minister Malcolm Turnbull said. For more than one decade, new citizens have had to pass a general knowledge test about Australia's people, democratic traditions, and its institutions. The Minister for Citizenship
Citizenship.
and multicultural affairs Alan Turgi says a more stringent language exam is needed. We need to ensure for the interest of the migrants as much as for social cohesion that there is that common language across the community. The common glue which is so vital for social cohesion, he said. The government says migrants will need to have convo- conversational English skills to pass the new test. But Jamal, though from the Social Justice Network, worries that the bar will be set too high. These English tests are very difficult to pass. There is no credible, credible evidence that this will benefit their settlements in the country, he said. The debate isn't whether new citizens should learn the language, but how proficient they must become. Australia wants its new citizens to embrace not only its language but also its values such as respect for democracy and gender equality. The government plans to introduce the new languages test in the coming next week. In the coming week,
Yes, right. So very good. But let me just point out the mispronounced words,
okay?
Sir Tay. Okay,
Yeah,
so the first one is, where is that? This one? Oh, no, 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 no. Okay, here, can you try to read that one more time?
okay.
I
Mm,
highlighted the word. Citizens.
citizen,
One more time. Citizens.
citizen,
Okay, good. This one, discriminatory.
discriminatory,
One more time.
discriminatory.
And then where is that? And then the next word is, I was not able to highlight it a while ago, but
Yeah,
just read it here. Next one is homes.
home,
Homes. One more time.
home, home.
With S or Tay.
Homes,
Homes.
homes,
Any homes. Home. Homes.
home,
Okay.
homes,
Homes.
homes.
Okay, very good. Next one. Citizenship.
Citizenship, citizenship,
One more time. Citizenship.
citizenship,
Okay, one more time.
citizenship.
Okay, very good. Next one. Affairs.
Affairs, affairs.
Okay, very good. Next one. Cohesion.
Cohesion,
One more time.
cohesion.
Very good. Next one. Credible.
Credible,
One more time.
credible,
Credible.
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 Credible,
Very good. One more time.
credible.
Okay, very good. Next one. Language.
Language,
One more time.
language.
Very good. Next one. Proficient.
Proficient,
One more time.
proficient.
And last but not the least, democracy.
Democracy,
One more time. Democracy.
democracy.
Okay, very good. Just that, so you just have to keep practicing that, okay?
Okay, thank you very much.
But you have the good tone of voice. The intonation of your voice is really good.
Yeah,
You
thank
are
you.
not
Thank
like
you.
a robot speaking. All right, tell me the content of the article, Sir Tay. What
Okay.
is the main point? Just the main point.
Main point of this article is Australia is planning to bring a tougher English language test for their migrants from China or Philippines or other countries.
Yes, yes, exactly.
Because
All
they
right.
think their
Mhm.
migrants couldn't speak very well. More
Mhm.
than about 4% of people couldn't speak
Mhm.
at all in English. So
Mhm.
they couldn't in order integrate the Australian society very well.
Mhm. Yes, exactly. Wait a minute. Have you been to Australia, Sir Tay?
No, never.
I never. But are you planning
But
to immigrate?
no, but I just heard from my teachers, my former teachers in
Mhm.
Minta Academy or other English Academy
Mhm.
who want to go to Australia or someone
Mhm.
already migrate to
Mhm.
Australia for new
Mhm.
jobs.
Mm. Okay. So they informed you about this new
Yeah.
policy or new law.
No, actually at the time, maybe yeah, 3 years ago, 4 years ago, they
Mhm.
told me it's very easy to migrate to Australia versus
Mhm.
other countries,
Mhm.
America or Canada,
Mhm.
because Australia's immigrant
Mhm.
policy is looser than other countries.
Mhm. Oh, okay. That's the reason why a lot of people are trying to immigrate there because it's easier than in
That's right,
Western
easier.
countries.
Especially
Ah.
if you have some nurse licenses or something like that,
Mhm. Mhm.
that could be a free pass.
Okay. So a lot of nursing graduates have a lot of opportunities
Yeah,
in working and immigrating in Australia.
yeah. Have you thought about that or
Actually,
planning
no.
about that?
If
Mm.
I were to immigrate, I will not. Actually, I want to immigrate in some Western countries or in an
Yeah.
English-speaking country.
Yeah.
However, for work purposes, maybe I'll just choose Asian countries.
Mm.
Because if ever that I will be working abroad, I want to be still an English teacher.
I
Yeah, because that's my
understand.
major. I cannot be a
Yeah.
nurse or other profession.
Then what about Korea or Japan
Oh,
as an English
for
teacher?
actually in Japan, I considered that before, and one
Yeah.
of the agencies called me for the interview.
Yeah.
However, I rejected it because I was so
Why?
shocked because of the natural disasters they
Ah,
are
yeah.
having these days, right?
Nuclear plant. Yeah.
Yeah, that one, the earthquake, the landslides, and everything, the heat wave
Yes.
even.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Have you been to Japan?
I haven't been abroad.
Ah, you haven't been up. Actually, one of
Mhm.
my favorite city is Tokyo,
Mhm.
and I don't like Japan itself,
Mhm.
Japan
Mhm.
people from
Mhm.
our history,
Ah, right, right.
but
Mhm.
actually the etiquette of
Mhm.
Japanese
Mhm.
and then their mind
Mhm.
is, I think, some point I admire them. They are
Mhm.
very polite and then they keep their city
Mhm.
very clean
Mhm.
and well organized.
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
Tokyo is one of my favorite city to visit
Mhm.
there.
Mm.
But
You
because
really.
of the nuclear issues
Mhm.
and then
Mhm.
natural disaster, as you
Mhm.
mentioned,
Mhm.
my wife is afraid of to go there.
Mhm. Okay, too
Yeah,
bad. Yeah,
yeah, that's
I
too
was
bad.
so disappointed as well, and I'm really worrying about the overseas Filipino workers in
Yeah,
Japan
yeah.
since they are in big calamity, right? They're
Ah,
in big calamity, very serious calamity.
really? Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And for Korea, um, actually in
yeah,
the Philippines, I think the agency or the website that I
yeah.
opened and submitted some resume, Korea is not on the list. On the list of
Yes.
the countries where I can apply a job, Korea is out of the list. So I cannot
Ah,
apply a job in your
maybe,
country. And I don't
yeah,
want,
yeah.
yeah, the living cost in your country is also high, Sir Tay.
Yes,
So I'm
right.
afraid.
Yeah, almost. If you want to live in Seoul, the living
Mhm.
cost is almost same in America or
Oh
Japan.
no.
It's too high house fee and then
Mhm.
educational fee and then
Mhm.
also, yeah, if you
Mhm.
want to use your car or something like
Mhm.
that, the cost
Mhm.
is almost higher than other country.
Oh my goodness. So I don't consider Korea.
Yeah.
I mean, what is the law about immigration in your country, Sir Tay? How can people immigrate in Korea?
Yeah, actually, I heard to getting a green card
Mhm.
is really tougher than other country
Mhm.
in Korea.
Mhm.
But even though we have a strict rule for immigrant people, but
Mhm.
lots of Chinese Korean or Russian Korean,
Mhm.
they want to live in Korea.
Mhm.
So even in my my company,
Mhm.
in my team, we
Mhm.
have two Russian Korean and one Chinese Korean, and they want to get a green card and then live in Korea,
Permanently.
yeah, permanently.
What's in your country, Sir Tay? What do you think
Uh,
is in your country? Why are there a lot of foreigners who are trying or who are really trying hard to immigrate in Korea?
Even though Korea is very tough and very competitive to each other,
Mhm. Mhm.
but Korea, especially Seoul area, is well organized and lots of big buildings and then cultural infra is well prepared.
Mhm.
Also, the public transportation is well organized
Mhm.
and yeah, looks very stylish. And then
Mhm.
you can enjoy shopping and then other things. Um,
Mhm.
and also, Seoul is one of the safest city
Right, right,
in
right,
the
right.
world.
Mhm.
So you can go out even though late night.
Mhm.
Young women
Mhm.
usually, yeah, enjoy the night time, and there is
Mhm.
no serious problem.
Mm. So it's really, really safe.
Yeah.
Okay,
And
but
also because of the
mhm.
Korean wave,
Yes.
they have some kind of romance. They
Yeah.
expecting some kind of romance with the Korean guys.
Yeah. You know what? In the Philippines, if you were to ask some Filipino women, or maybe some teenagers, high
Yeah,
school students, they always say that. I mean, if you're gonna ask them about their impression about Korea and Korean
yeah.
people, they really have high expectation that all Koreans are good
Yes,
looking. That
right.
all about in Korea, it's all stylish, and what they see in the drama will be
Yeah,
what they see in reality when
yeah,
they
yeah.
travel in Korea.
Yeah, I think some point is true and some point is not. But
Oh.
basically, we
Mhm.
Korean guys and girls also
Mhm.
got impacted by the media and TV.
Uh-huh.
So our style is getting better.
Mm.
We try to look after their style.
Mhm. Mhm.
So some point is true.
Yeah. Okay. Maybe you're a very proud Korean, Sorte.
Yeah, only some point.
So why did you say some points? Do
Yeah,
you hate the fact that your country is a very traditional one?
yeah. Also, with some point we have very conservative mind in mind.
Mhm. Mhm.
So we don't accept other culture very well, especially
Mm.
from Middle East and then other countries.
Mhm.
They want to
Mhm.
live in Korea, but actually
Mhm.
Koreans don't want to live with other cultures or other
Mhm.
countries people.
Ah, yes, because of culture shock, right?
Yes, right.
Yeah, right. But if you will be immigrating abroad, what could be the challenges that you might face, Serte?
In actually uh, my favorite one is the California.
Oh.
I want to live in California,
Mhm.
LA or San Diego or
Mhm.
Irvine.
Mhm.
The city is also very safe, and then also weather is really good.
Mm.
Even though it's very hot weather, but
Mhm.
humidity is very low,
Mhm.
so you don't need any air conditioner during
Mhm.
the summer days.
Mhm.
Also, there is no air pollution or water pollution in there.
Mm. Okay, so you will be, if you're going to immigrate in California, you will not encounter any problem at all.
Yeah, looks, but the only problem is the life in California could be boring.
Ah, yeah. Why did you say it's boring? Actually, I have no idea about the lives or the
uh,
people in California.
Actually, I've been there 10 years
Uh-huh.
ago, 1 year. I lived
Uh-huh.
there for 1 year.
Mhm.
1 year. The life is very easygoing,
Mhm.
but there is not like Korea.
Mhm.
In Korea, life is very active, and then at night we also
Mhm.
drink alcohol, alcohol late night, almost 24 hours.
Uh-huh. Yes.
But in California, San
Mhm.
Diego is a very calm city.
No more drinking sessions, Sirte.
Yeah, yeah. After maybe 8 p.m. or 9 p.m.,
Mhm.
everybody go back to their home.
Do you think that kind of life is boring? Maybe if you were to ask me, that's normal.
Yeah, they could be, but in Korean mind, they could be
Mhm.
bored.
Oh, that could be boring.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
Okay,
maybe
time is up. Yeah,
yeah, maybe you're just accustomed to living in a very active place, Sirte.
yes,
But
right.
thank you so much for sharing your in-depth knowledge about these things for especially when I expanded the topic. But thank you so much. Yeah, you're very good, Sirte, and I'm
Yeah.
very pleased that I did not have difficulty in conversing with you today.
Okay, so do
Yeah,
I.
have a good time.
Thank
Thank you.
you.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye.
Mhm.